Estime, big physical back from Louisiana, falls forward. Is now the tailback. 2nd and 7. Big swarm behind the line. Very quick penetration by Michael Hall Jr.
Well, Michael Hall in the middle of this defense. They said that he's had as good a camp as anybody on this defensive line with the ability to penetrate. And they came into camp wondering who might take over up front. They said, guys, Michael Hall.
Play clock at 3. Buckner. And that'll be the first incompletion of the night. Mayer couldn't work back. Michael Hall Jr. hurried the play with his pressure. And here comes the punt team.
Really nice job here. See that mug linebacker? They move Hall out to the outside. And a little miscommunication on the left side of that offensive line. He was able to get by.
Buckner takes his way, but they are not going to ignore the quarterback in that situation. Michael Hall Jr., another big play. The offensive PI ruins the drive.
And Tommy Reese deciding to go with a safe route with a quarterback draw, trying to get the Ohio State defense to react to the motion. Hall gets off of his block. The rest of the defense right there, not fooled again by the draw. Eichenberg right there, the lead.
They back out. 4-man rush, and he gets home. Michael Hall Jr. has been their best defensive player tonight.
Nice to be able to get pressure without having to blitz, and he has had a night. The coaches warned us about him, and he has done it. He fights here, gets caught up, moving to the outside with 33. Jack Sawyer creates a little doubt with that offensive line. You can see Blake Fisher unsure, should he pick up 33 or 51? It frees up Mike Hall. Mike Hall is having a night.
2 tackles last year, but one of those guys that...
A penalty for the 2nd time. And now Arkansas State has moved to the Ohio State 33. And 2 yards for Murray, 2nd down and 8. Lang, Michael Hall Jr., who was big time last week against the Fighting Irish, where they tackled for loss to the 17.
Michael Hall was sensational, and it was the beginning of the play. It's the same thing we saw a week ago. He has quick feet and quick, violent hands. He's able to swipe past the opposition. Doesn't matter. Possessing the ball does.
Mayer was in at quarterback on the last play. Now it's the starter, James Blackman, who's under pressure and sacked by Michael Hall Jr. They went for it, and Ohio State denies Arkansas State the 1st down.
And those routes were going down the field. They took a while to develop, which is shocking in that down in distance. You don't need very much yardage, and it allows this Ohio State pass rush to eventually get free. Now, Michael Hall Jr. has been sensational over these last couple of games. Arkansas State, don't make it any easier on him by giving him enough time to get to your quarterback.
Michael Hall Jr. had a sack last week. This is his 2nd sack, and he even got the towel.
Just running to the ball. They're playing aggressive and they're playing fast. You know, they're not giving up a lot of plays, keeping the ball.
Was an example of it.
And here is a bad snap that James Blackman picks up and reaches.
How do you begin to establish something on offense and chip away? Hand the ball off to Chesma in for Cundiff. You saw him motion to the left. They run to the right with Allen to the way, trying to win the West Division. And off the left.
Simon out of the gun with some pressure coming. Lets it fly, nowhere near, out of bounds. Coverage was strong by J.K. Johnson. And Rutgers will punt the football.
And I mentioned in the first drive, Ohio State showing these guys up front. They had 6 guys on the line of scrimmage playing some single coverage back there, and it's tough for Simon to...
There now on a 2nd and 4. Handoff up the middle, strong serve. Ohio State just brings 4. Stepping up, taking down, he lost the football. Simon fumbled it. Looked like Mike Hall Jr. got a hand on it first for Ohio State, and the Buckeyes have it. It is Mike Hall Jr. with a fumble recovery.
Boy, and Mike Hall Jr. came onto the scene the first couple of games of this year. A little banged up, production's gone down, but look at him just swiping that football out there. Great players always have awareness of where the football is at. It's a heads-up play, gives Ohio.
Thorne under pressure, he'll be dropped. Ohio State and Jim Knowles dialed up, and Eichenberg was a terrific pass rusher, gets home.
They bring a look. This is what Jim Knowles is known for. You have Eichenberg here, but watch on the inside the quickness of Michael Hall, 51. I mean, he is a powerful, quick man. He gets in there. You also have the linebacker. They are, again, performing well today for Stroud.
And they're getting after the quarterback on defense, too. They're winning on the line of scrimmage on both sides. That's Michael Hall Jr. had a sack earlier, nullified by a penalty, invading the backfield again.
That's really a coverage sack. I mean, you get a push, but look at the coverage downfield. It's the beauty of rushing 4 and dropping 7 into coverage. You see the left flat, but there's no chance of getting that ball out because of that pocket collapsing off.
Michigan State -1. And Thorne is going to add to that negative rushing total. Michael Hall Jr. eventually slammed.
And here that really impacts Thorne and what he wants to do. And you go again, look at all the defensive backs and linebackers in coverage. Rushing 4, nowhere to go with the ball. Poor 10, he's just running for his dear life.
Get wavy again, bro. Okay, let's skate. Bad bitch finna come my way. Going 90 when I'm on the highway. Can't go high without the high. Ay.